Welcome back to Issa Guyanese Ting, a program which features various aspects of our extraordinary Guyanese culture, from our rich history and unique traditions to our food and folklore. Join us in this episode as we take a look at the origins of the infamous Spider King, Brer Anansi. Perhaps one of the fondest childhood memories for many Guyanese was gathering around lit kerosene lamps or candlelight, listening to fables of the mischievous Spider King, Brer Anansi, and his many adventures. Like many of our cultural practices and traditions, these stories were brought to Guyana by our African foreparents and were passed from generation to generation. Brer Anansi or Anansi is an Akan folktale character and the Akan god of stories, wisdom, and knowledge. In some narratives, Anansi is depicted as a shape-shifting spider who would often take the form of a human and vice versa to trick his enemies into defeat. There are many stories that tell of the power which Anansi possessed. He is credited in some stories with the creation of the sun, the moon, the stars, and the planets. In others, it is said that Anansi is the one who brought writing, agriculture, and hunting to earth, teaching humans in the process how to take care of themselves in a world surrounded by bountiful fields and forests. So smart was Anansi, according to one narrative, that he collected all of the wisdom of the world in a calabash to hold for himself because he did not trust humans with such potent knowledge and information. However, wisdom kept spilling out of the calabash, and he soon saw how futile it was for one person to try to know everything and to hold it for himself. In fact, it is far better, as Anansi understood, for knowledge and wisdom to be distributed among all people. So that is exactly what he did. Other narratives tell of Anansi's trickery and wit and his ability to outsmart anyone that dared cross his path. Over the years, these narratives have evolved, but one thing remains. These stories will forever be etched in the minds and hearts of many Guyanese.